welcome back to Let's Play from Next Door with MiyaSilver. As you guys probably remember, I got killed by that gruesome looking black mummy thing, I guess. With that, and I didn't save the entire time. So, to save you guys from the pain and suffering of watching me do it all over again after I went back and played it over and everything else and came up to this point right before the window where we met him. So, let's see if we can't get back into it and save Matsu-san. I hope so. And no starting the betting poll until after the second kill. Understood? Good. Thank God! We got out. On your haste to leave the house, you ended up tripping on the sidewalk. Of course, clumsy. Clumsy us. We're so clumsy. Actually, I really am clumsy. You fell down to the ground, hitting your head against the pavement. I ran into a merry-go-round when I was in second grade. I had a huge lump. I was out for almost a month. You feel your consciousness fading away. And it's not willing to come out, is it? Oh well. Atsuda-san? Matsu-san. Actually, I just realized I've probably been mispronouncing her name this whole entire time. And I'm sorry. But it's still going to be Matsu-san. Matsu-san? Matsu-san, are you alright? What? What are you doing out here? You're bleeding. Hey, don't rush yourself. Are you alright? What happened? I don't know. Come now, we can talk inside. Let's get that wound taken care of. She doesn't remember. She doesn't remember the big, huge, black thing chasing her. Because I sure as hell remember it. I still remember the first time I saw it. There, that should do it. Oh good, we're in her house. For a moment there I was afraid that we'd go back to ours. I really didn't want that. Thank you, Honda-san. Matsu-san, what happened? Why were you laying on the street like that? I tripped. You tripped? Yeah, I was running and then I tripped. Why were you running? There was something inside the house. Something? Your head feels fuzzy. You have an idea what happened that made you run out of the house, but you're probably remembering it wrong. That blow to your head must have gotten things mixed up. No, it didn't. There's no way you saw what you think you saw. Yes, you saw it. I think it was an animal. I'm not sure. My head doesn't feel quite clear. That looked like it was a nasty blow. Are you sure you don't want to go to the hospital? No, I'm fine. Really, it wasn't that bad. I still think you should go. Things like this shouldn't be played with. I'll just go tomorrow. If I feel anything else, I'll be fine, Honda-san. If you say so. Still, I insist you stay here for the night. Head wounds are no trivial matter. It's good to have someone watching over you. Honda-san, I don't want to impose. I insist. I can't in all good conscience send you home alone like this. I'm telling you, watch out for the perky neighbor. She might have something to do with this. You want to argue that's unnecessary, that you feel fine, but at this point, you're too tired to argue. Thank you, Honda-san. Well, I didn't want to go back to the house anyway. Hell no. I wouldn't be going back to it at all after what happened. Seriously, I wouldn't. I'd get a damn hotel room. Anyway, Matu-san, are you going already? Yeah. Are you sure you don't want to get that checked out? Or maybe even stay a little while longer? No, I should go. Truth be told, you don't really feel like going back home, but you don't want to overstay your welcome here either. You don't want to trouble Honda-san any further. Thanks for everything, Honda-san. You stop in front of the door. Your mind rushes back to the events of yesterday, or so much as you can remember, and you hesitate. There's no way you really saw that thing. Your head is just confused because of the blow it took. No, it isn't. Right. So, why did you run out of the house yesterday? She's talking to herself. The problem comes into mind is when, not with you talking to yourself, it's when you start answering yourself. That's where the problem lies. It dirtied my house up. Now I have to clean it again. I know the feeling. Really, I do. I have a 7-year-old. The house is covered in dirty footprints. They're all over the place. There's a sticky dark substance going all the way from the door handle to the table next to the door. Yep, I see it. I really don't want to go in there. Yeah, we're gonna save. I learned my lesson to a point, I think. Well, I learned my lesson with this game. Probably won't in the next one. There's even more. There are footprints leading here. Your purse looks like it was moved. You take a look inside. You can't be sure of it, but it seems there are a couple of things missing. Like what? What's missing? A working sink. It's the phone. Call someone? Yeah, let's call Mom, even though my mom would never care. Maybe hers. Should you call her and tell her what happened? No, it'll just worry her. And then she'll tell you Dad. And him with his heart condition. You probably can sort this out on your own. Kind of sounds like almost my dad. I think he might. Oh well, that's... No need to worry over you guys over it. You shouldn't bother Orma-san with this. I shouldn't? He's the one that rented me this house. I mean, seriously? I wouldn't be even phoning you guy. I'd be down in his face right about now. You don't feel like watching TV right now. Well, no, I wouldn't either, but that's beside the point. Okay. We're going to become a very We're going to save like crazy. Actually, real quick. Okay, we didn't even go in there for some reason. Maybe that's the safe place. You still need to unpack these. And you don't even notice that all the black stuff is all over it. You can see your reflection. Check the cat. Yes. Bathroom supplies. Extra toothpaste, soap, deodorant spray. It won't let me do anything. Oh, hell no. That bed's going bye-bye. Your pillow's on the floor, dirty and ripped. No time to get it. Just your old camera. Well, pick it up so we can take a picture of this damn thing. It's your bed. It's covered in footprints and your pillow is missing. We just found the damn footprint. I really don't want to go in there. The window is open. The footprints both come from and go there. Go to here. The window is closed. Yesterday, it couldn't possibly be true. Could it? That creature? The rational part of your brain wants to deny it and chalk it up to that blow on your head. However, the other part of your brain, the one that can't help entertaining the idea of superstition, the supernatural, and the unknown, says that what happened was very much real and very much a threat. I'd listen to that part of his brain. That's pretty much my whole entire brain. You decide to entertain that part of your brain. Good. You're going to entertain that side of the brain, and yet you're going to leave the window open. Speculation won't lead you anywhere, though. What you should do right now is go over the facts and make sure to focus on the ones that are the most important. It only comes at night, and it only comes through the window. So which one's more important? It only comes out at night, and it only comes through the window. Which one would be more important? Well, both is pretty much important and everything else. Technically, we don't know, really, if it does only come through the window. But we do know it only comes through at night, because we haven't seen it during the day. So, that's pretty good, actually good fact. I think we'll do it with that one. It only comes at night. So far, that thing has only manifested itself at night. During the day, the house's window remains firmly closed. Although you also need to take into account the possibility that the timing might have been just a coincidence. So you can't be 100% sure it won't come during the day. I flunked math. Still, it's better than nothing. It didn't go after you before, and it only comes through the window. Technically, it did come after you. I mean, we had to lock the door and everything else. Now, the night before that, our very first night in the house, who knows? It could have, came and looked at us for some reason. Like a perverted, black, slimy mummy. Damn, that gives me shivers. Thinking of it. I don't think I'm going to be able to sleep tonight, guys. So, it only comes through the window, and it didn't go after you before. Which one would be more important? I think it only comes through the window is another important fact. Although you can't fathom why, it seems the thing only comes through this specific window. Probably because it's the only one close enough to their window. Jackie-san seems to have thought so too, this was the only window boarded up and the only room locked. See? But he was smart. He got out. She's not so smart. Locking the window itself didn't do any good, though. It managed to unlock it from the outside somehow. Well, yeah, if I had slimy stuff that I was able to slip through the cracks, yeah, I could be able to unlock anything from the outside. Maybe the dark substance you found on the lock had something to do with it. As I said before, RPG characters. They're slow. It didn't go after you before. It didn't chase you out of the house. It didn't follow you out of the house. Not chase you. It didn't follow you out of the house. Well, that's true, in all honesty. Which one actually would be? Because that is actually a very good question on the fact. Because it does go outside of its house to get to your window. But it didn't follow you out, and nobody was around. Honda-san found us, who knows for how much Honda-san found us a lot later. Sorry, I cannot talk tonight, guys. So, I don't know. For some reason, it didn't pursue you when you went outside. You had when you tripped and were knocked out. It had enough time to drag you back inside. See? Did it stop because it wanted to? Or was it because it couldn't go outside? Was it just another way of messing with you like it seemed to be doing before? That is actually a pretty good question. Would leaving the house actually help? Yes. Honda-san's safe. It didn't go after you before. Well, we get to answer all the questions anyway. The thing came inside your house at least once before yesterday. It would have had plenty of chances to come after you before, so why didn't it? What exactly does it want? It wants to eat your brains. And you're thinking, I just come to a realization here, guys. We're going over these facts and everything in the room with the window open. Can you say horror movie? It turns out you don't know much, do you? Except for, you need to get the hell out of there. That's what you need to know. Smart, simple, quick, to the point. But of course, if that was the case, we wouldn't be playing this game now, would we? Not enough to justify the distress that's coming over you. And especially not enough to justify leaving the house without any solid evidence. Excuse me? Getting chased by that thing is pretty solid evidence to me. You have no idea what's going on, and the rational part of your brain tells you not to make any rash decisions until you can figure things out. I figured it out a long time ago. Leave the house. Simple. Ask for a refund. Hell, you don't even know if what you saw yesterday was real or not, all thanks to the blow to your head. I don't care about a blow to the head whatsoever. Even with mine, when I ran into the merry-go-round, I still remember it. Quite clearly, too. It was real, and if whatever that was comes again tonight, you should find a way to confirm your suspicions once and for all. This is where the camera comes into play, guys! Which actually leads to the actual questionable fact of this one. Do slimy black mummy monsters show up in photos? Is he like a vampire? Or a ghost? Well, technically ghosts actually appear in pictures, just not clearly. And people chalk them off as, overexposure or something. Maybe you can hide somewhere and wait for it to show up. Despite feeling unsure of anything, something tells you that confronting it directly would be a bad idea. No. Duh. Maybe you can also use something to collect some proper evidence. Yeah, I know, just the thing to use. Just your old camera. You haven't taken any new photos in a while. Maybe you can use this to take a photo of the thing. Then you'd have some solid evidence. Then you can show it to Amuro-san, and get your money back. Yes. A 10 camera. It's your computer. No. Your pillow's on the floor, dirty and ripped. Time to go get a new pillow. You can see your reflection in the mirror. Check the cabinet. Yes. Bathroom supplies, okay. Oh, let me do that. You don't need to use it right now. You don't feel like bathing. No, but I did need it when we were being chased by that damn thing. Well, guys, in all honesty, this could be a good place to hide and wait for it to show up. Hide? Not yet. Did I save? There we go. Okay. Are we ready, guys? Let's do this. I got my Watson. Are my Watsons out there? I hope they are. You step inside the closet. It's cramped, but there's enough space for one person inside. You leave the door open slightly, just enough for you to peek through the gap. You can see the sunlight fading away little by little as you wait anxiously, camera at ready. Boogity boogity boo. It's here. Mommy. Sorry, guys. I did actually expected it, but it still got me. What you saw yesterday was true after all, and it's back. The creature suddenly throws the closet door open and grabs you by the ankle. On impulse, you flash the camera right on the creature's face. The creature stumbles back, dazed by the flash, allowing you to kick it aside and out of the way. I need to get out of here. Yeah? You feel like you made a mistake. You should have gotten out of the house when you had the chance. There's no time to dwell on it now, though. You need to go. What? Is it behind me? Yep, it is. Just kill me. Honda-san, can I borrow a shotgun? I mean, let me use the nail puller. I'm sure you don't want your husband to have a shotgun. Hold my hand, guys. I'm a big baby. Believe me, I am a chicken shit. I am a baby, but I just love these games. Oh, sorry, guys. Well, I didn't want to save. I want to use the deodorant and lighter. How do I do that? Do I need to use my mouse? It's on the stairs waiting for me. I do not want to move. It's the nail pull you brought. You should figure out where to put it eventually. Really? That's what we're worried about right now. Seriously. You can see the streets from here. It's strangely deserted. Yeah? Okay. It's not coming after me. Can I, like, light the thing on fire or something? So, might as well die. Right? But before we do that, let's save. I mean, I did it on a separate save file, so we can always come back to it. You shut the door behind you and lock it quickly. Well, I guess that worked. Even with the locked door between you and the creature, you don't feel safe at all. Thinking back, that thing did manage to unlock the window from the outside. What if it could unlock doors too? I need to do something. Now can I get into my damn thing? This can't help you right now. Yes, it can. Phone is dead. I want to use the deodorant spray. Maybe I can get through here. You tried to open the window, but it's stuck. Damn it. Wait. You suddenly remember you have the lighter and the deodorant spray. Maybe you can... I've been saying that since the door. Press A to light the fire. I was attacking. I was killing the damn thing. This may take a while, guys. You may have to come back. You spray fire onto the substance stuck to the door. Surprisingly and thankfully, it was quick to combust. Once it it's out of the way. You push the door open and stumble outside. The creature doesn't follow you outside. But the house is burning. You lay on the sidewalk, unmovingly staring at the house that slowly goes up in flames. The neighbors eventually start stepping outside to see what's going on. Honda-san comes rushing over to your side in worry. You vaguely note that someone must have called the fire department after they start showing up to put out the fire. Well, yeah, duh. There's a burning house on fire, so why would anybody call the fire department? It's no surprise when they take you in for questioning, considering how you were essentially holding a makeshift flamethrower in your hands. You tell them about the thing that got inside your house, how you thought it was an animal at first, but in reality you have no idea what it really was. They ask you about the wound on your head. They question how severe it was. Honda-san tells them that she doesn't know, as you refuse to go to the hospital. Honda-san tells them that she doesn't know, as you refuse to go to a hospital. They start questioning your medical history then, and your stress-related episodes come to light. It gets worse when they find out that even when on medical leave from work, you were still doing work-related favors for coworkers. According to them, you might have just thought up the whole thing, which you found ridiculous. Having a breakdown is one thing, but hallucinating a monster coming to get you from the house next door. Actually, you were painfully aware of how absurd that sounded, which is why you ended up agreeing to those mandatory therapy sessions to monitor your mental health. As long as it got you away from that house. I have a bad feeling that was a bad ending. Wait a minute, what happened to the camera? Did we drop it or something? I wonder if we could use the nail puller to get ourselves out of the house. You know what? I want to go and try that real quick and everything else. And if you can, then maybe I'm going to have to do another really long let's play and everything else. If it turns out that you can, I'll post it. If not, there won't be another video of this since we just ended it. Oh, I guess it didn't end. You couldn't help returning 3 months later, though. You stand on the sidewalk gazing up at your former house. The fire did quite the damage to the house, but it seemed it was already being redone. And it wouldn't take long until it was ready to be rented again. You only lived there for a week, so you don't have many memories inside it. And truth be told, you started to doubt the ones you do have. Therapy. Therapists are good at that. Looking back, it seems so ludicrous to think that you set the house on fire because you thought you were being chased by some kind of nightmarish creatures from next door. Well, we already figured out that if we hadn't, it would have dragged us back into its den and ate us. You almost feel embarrassed by it. Still, you can't help yourself. You peek between the two houses, trying to catch a glimpse at the other house's window. The wall blocking off the passage make it difficult, but somehow you manage. There it is. The house's only window. You won't deny that it's strange, but enough to think a creature would come out of it to do what? To do what? Kidnap you? Honestly? Back to therapy sessions. Well, there you have it, from Next Door. I mean, great game. Loved it. Sound effects. Perfect. Seriously. But I'm actually kind of glad it's actually over with and everything else, and Nami survived and everything else, and I'm actually very glad. Mainly due to the fact that it's my first full Let's Play completed. Very proud of myself for it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. All of it. And if you did, please leave a like down below, and I will see you in the next Let's Play, which Could either be finishing up Pocket Mirror or finishing up 7 Mysteries. If you guys have another suggestion of a game that I should play, please leave it down in the comments. Message me. Find me on Twitter. I love to hear from you guys. Till then, see ya!
Prepárate! Let me see you jump!